Hey, this is Dan. Welcome back to the No Comfort Zone podcast. If you're in a crisis, if you're getting ready to do a presentation in front of 300 people, if you're dealing with a family member that has a major issue and they're asking for your help, what is the one thing that you need with certainty to help yourself or help them through their problem? We'll find out the answer inside the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
It's no joke, man. You're either in a crisis, you're getting out of one, or you're getting right ready to head into one. I know because I've spent a lot of time in that place. Just for the record, let's go back for a minute, kind of an origin story. I'm that guy who took so many drugs and did so much alcohol over a short period of time and so many pills that I found myself in a coma, and I did it intentionally so that my family would gain $1 million life insurance policy. True story. And when I didn't wake up and when I was in the coma, I realized that I had to fend for myself, completely kicked out of the hospital because I didn't have any insurance. So I was put into the VA. Best thing that ever happened to me, because during the VA, they put me back together. But this isn't a sob story. This is that point where you got to realize, what version of yourself do you have right now when it's time for you to handle the really big problems in your life, the really major things that are coming your way. You're going to get that news someday that's going to knock you on your ass. It's going to happen. It happens to everyone. It's what life's all about. Most people are so dazed and confused and sleeping that when they finally get hit with something like that, they're completely flat on their back. Society, universe just kicks your ass. And you don't know where to go or what to do. Well, I quit. That's what I did. And then when I couldn't walk or couldn't talk, I was at the VA and they had to put me back on my feet and learn how to speak again, learn how to do some pretty fundamental things in my life that I didn't know how to do. And one of those was how to stop dealing emotionally with my problems. And there's a lot of people out there that have that major issue. Everything that they deal with and the words they use, I have anxiety, I have depression, I'm overwhelmed, I am frustrated. Man, you got to knock that off, man. It's time for you to man up and realize that those are the words, those words are preventing you from being successful. But if you're helping other people in your family deal with crisis, if you're dealing with a crisis or just coming out of one or going into one, you're getting ready to speak to a room of 300 people, you're getting ready to do a presentation, you're going to talk to your job for a promotion or a raise, you're getting ready to ask that girl out on a date, you're getting ready for your first job, you're looking to do that interview. All of these things in life that are stressful, deemed stressful. Confront somebody that you're having a problem with, that you want to resolve a relationship. The one thing that you need with certainty, you need the A version of yourself to show up in that situation. Otherwise, you are going to make things worse. I talked about persuasion on one of my last podcasts. I talk about getting rid of negative people. I talk about these things for a reason because I believe in the value of what I'm saying. And I know when you take stake in what I'm saying, what ends up happening is those activities and that decision to get out of your current situation by being persuasive and doing the right thing, it works. But if you go in there and if you're in a situation and you're not your A version, it's not going to be good. Lending an ear to somebody is important. Lending an ear to somebody and you're trying to give them advice and they take value in what you're saying, but deep down inside, you're not living that life. You're not a congruent person. Why don't you be a better version of yourself so that you can help people? Wouldn't that be great to be that person? Maybe I don't fit in that way. Maybe I'm in a position right now where I'm talking to people and don't understand what we do here. What we do on this podcast is really simple. We want to become the best version of ourselves. We want to be the boss of our own life. We want to help people get through crisis, avoid crisis. And when they're out of crisis, when they're all done, we want to be that helping hand to say, let me show you the way. I've got this. The building is on fire. Do you want to go to the person that's the most chaotic, the most screwed up, that's hanging around the most crazy people? Or do you want to be in a situation where you find yourself literally thinking about, you know what, I know I can help these people. Why don't you just follow me and let you out? You want to be that person who's the most calm, cool, collected, that you don't just have confidence, you're beyond conviction. You're living in certainty. And you're living in certainty because you care so much about humanity. You care so much about the people around you that when shit hits the fan, you're the one that's 8 feet tall and bulletproof with your head up, your chest out, your chin up, saying, I've got this. That's who I'm looking to work with. The people that want to go from A to B. The person you are now to B. That A player that's ready to become the ideal version of themselves. And I just made that up. That worked out so well, didn't it? Come on, man. Give me that. Go to wherever you get your podcast and say, Dan, that was awesome. 5-star review for throwing that A-B thing together. Dan, you pulled that out of your ass. That was amazing. And it's awesome. So, and I mean it though. Let's work together. Go to launchwithdan.com. Call to action, launchwithdan.com. If you're ready to have that coach in your corner saying, you've got this, I'll show you the way. Tell me what you want. Let's figure it out. I'm your genie in a bottle. And I'll grant you 3 wishes. And guess what? Those 3 wishes are going to be your goals, your dreams, and your hopes and your ambitions of where you want to go because you know you want to become a better version of yourself. I am going to help you do that. I need 3 people. 3 people to work with that are going to say, man, I'm in. Let's see what you got, brother. Because I will help you go from A to B. You just have to ask yourself a question. The person you are now and the person you want to become, what would it feel like if you were completely living in accomplishment, completely immersed in success, and you were the ideal version of yourself? If you knew with certainty who you are and what you do is doing the right thing every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. And if that feels good to you right now and you want that, go to launchwithdan.com. Get on my calendar so I can call you, and we will have a great time planning your future so you can start living in success. But the first thing you have to do is get out of your comfort zone and start living on purpose.
Say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at NoComfortZone1.
Bye.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.